Okay, so today we're gonna be covering measuring volume again, just like what we worked on yesterday. But I wanted to show you specifically Khan Academy and work our way through that. If you haven't had a chance to work through this yet, it might be a good chance to work on Khan Academy today. Um, this section is the measurement section. You can practice measuring mass. Or you could practice measuring volume. It has videos here on the left side, kind of to help you and your kid out. As well as practice over here. And then afterwards, you can take a quiz, go on to the next section, volume, take a practice, take a quiz. And actually, at the very end, you can test your kid on mastery. But these are just interesting aspects of what we have here. But we're specifically going to be working on volume today. So I just wanted to show you the practice, and you guys will get a chance to do this on your own today. But what we're working on today is specifically figuring out a reasonable unit to measure. So units are ways that we measure. We measure, a unit is like an inch. We measure with inches, feet. But when we're measuring with other measurements like volume, we sometimes measure with milliliters or liters. These are units of measurement. Now, which one of these units of measurement would be reasonable? Which one would make sense? Now, for a car's gas tank, we wouldn't measure with inches or feet. That wouldn't tell us how much liquid is inside, the volume of the car's gas tank. It would not make sense. So what we have to think is what measurement would be reasonable? Which one would make sense? Which unit of measurement would make sense? We have our options of milliliter and liter. Yesterday, we talked about how milliliters are like droplets of water. So would we measure a whole car's gas tank with a milliliter? Or we talked about liters kind of being like a bottle of soda. Liters, like would we measure a gas tank with liters or milliliters? Which one would be reasonable? Which one would make sense? We could, of course, do both, but which one would be most efficient? Which one would be quicker? Which one would be the better unit to measure? The most reasonable? Which one would make sense? Now, to move on to here, our next section, word problems with volume. Let's pull up here. And we can kind of break this down. I can do this first one for everybody. Ryan watered his plants for 8 minutes using a sprinkler. The sprinkler used a total of 72 liters of water. Okay, so remember what we've been practicing with word problems. You know, underline what we're trying to figure out. How many liters did the sprinkler use each minute? And that each is important. Ryan watered his plants for 8 minutes. We need to circle that. Watered plants for 8 minutes. The sprinkler used a total of 72 liters. Sprinkler used a total of 72 liters of water. How many liters of water did the sprinkler use each minute? Okay, so let's start drawing. 8 minutes. Here's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Now, all these minutes, okay? The watered plants for 8 minutes using a sprinkler. All these minutes, the sprinkler used a total, all these minutes together, they used 72 liters of water. So remember, each one of these are a minute. And the whole of the 8 minutes, all the 8 minutes together, they used 72 liters of water. Now, how many liters of water did the sprinkler use each minute? So if we got to spread this 72 minutes out 8 times, we're gonna almost divide this 8 times, the 72 minutes, 72 liters of water into 8 minutes. And 72 divided by 8 equals what? Now I teach kids what times 8 equals 72. And if you know your multiples, it's 9. So practice Khan Academy today. See how it works for you guys. I believe that it will be helpful. And check out the videos too on there. And hopefully they're helpful for you as well. If you have any other questions, just let me know like always. Have a good day.